Okay, boys and girls, we've been talking about the ocean. And some of the other books you know Miss Laura likes to read are the theme of the Three Little Pigs. So this one is the Three Little Fish and the Big Bad Shark. All right. I know Miss Laura likes funny books. Once upon a time, there lived a mama fish and her three little fish, Jim, Tim, and Kim. Let me just check my video. Okay. It is now time, said the mama, for you to each make a home in the deep blue sea. So off they went. The first little fish, named Jim, swam away and met a seahorse playing in some seaweed. Can I have some of the seaweed so I can build a house? Take as much as you can carry, said the seahorse. Jim gathered the seaweed and made a weedy little house. Jim had just finished building his seaweed house when he heard the big bad shark knocking at the door. Little fish, let me come in. The little fish trembled and replied, Not by the skin of my finny fin. Then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. So the big bad shark, he munched and he crunched and he ate up every bit of the seaweed house. And Jim swam away just in time. Soon Jim found his brother Tim and Tim said, Don't worry, Jim, we fish stick together. You can help me build a sandy little house. Jim and Tim had just started to relax in the sandy little house when the big bad shark came knocking at the door. Little fish, let me come in. To which the brave little fish replied, Not by the skin of my finny fin. Then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. So the big bad shark munched and he crunched until he got a sandy mouthful and the house crumbled. Jim and Tim swam and swam until they reached their sister Kim. Kim was setting up her house in an old wooden ship. The big bad shark destroyed our houses. Don't worry, you can live with me, said Kim, and they did. The three little fish had just finished lunch when they heard the big bad shark knocking at their door. Little fish, let me come in. To which the smart fish replied, Not by the skin of my finny fin. Then I'll munch and I'll crunch and I'll smash your house in, roared the shark. The big bad shark, he munched and he crunched, but he could not smash the house in, and all his teeth fell out. The three little fish were safe at last. And look, what does the big bad shark have to eat now? Seaweed. Alrighty, so yesterday we learned some facts. I'm going to tell you some more facts about the ocean. Okay, so we have a lot of water on this planet, and around 97%, almost all of the water on this planet where we live, Earth, is in the oceans. And they cover almost 70%, 71% of the Earth's surface. That's why I wish I had a globe here. When you look at a globe, you see tons of blue because most of our planet, a good percentage is made of the oceans. The biggest ocean out there is the Pacific Ocean. On the bottoms of the ocean, you can see there's actually mountains and volcanoes. They're now covered with water. So if you've ever been in the mountains before, and you climb up super high, those mountains are also way on the bottom of the ocean floor, which is super deep. The deepest point in the ocean is the Mariana Trench. Earth, which is our planet, is the only planet that we know of for now that actually has water or oceans on it. The biggest animal in the ocean is the blue whale. So remember I said how so much, there's 70% of oceans, 71%? We've only explored, like scientists have only explored 5% of it, which is a teeny amount. It's very hard to go super deep and see what's down there. They have to have very, very special equipment. That's why each year they're still discovering new animals that live in the ocean. Okay, the largest shark is the whale shark, and that's also the largest fish. Interesting. The smallest shark is the dwarf lantern shark. The dwarf lantern shark. They call tiger sharks, which are dangerous, they're more aggressive, they call them garbage cans of the sea because they will eat anything. They'll eat fish, they'll eat tires, they'll eat license plates. They don't care. That's why they're called the garbage cans of the sea. I'm gonna ask you that tomorrow. That's the tiger shark. Sharks live in all the oceans, which are the Atlantic, the Arctic, the Indian, the Pacific, and the Antarctic. They live in all of them. And remember, the largest ocean is the Pacific. Dolphins sleep with one eye open to watch for predators. Remember, a predator is someone who wants to eat the other animal, and the animal it wants to eat is the prey. Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. The blue whale makes the loudest sound on our planet. Jellyfish existed longer than dinosaurs and sharks. A group of jellyfish is called a smack. A sea sponge is the only living ocean animal, remember it's living, that has no head, no mouth, no eyes, no bones, no lungs, no brain, and no heart. Pretty fascinating. The male seahorse is the only male animal out there that gives birth. Manatees are related to elephants. If you actually think about how an elephant's skin is that dark gray and it has hairs on it, and so do manatees, so that's kind of cool. An adult octopus can fit through the size of a tiny hole, and we're going to talk about that later this week. Sea turtles excrete, which means to squirt out or come out, salt from their eyes. That way they can open their eyes underwater because the salt just comes out. And crabs' teeth are not in a mouth. A crab's teeth are in their stomach, which I think is pretty cool. All right, so remember we are in May, and yesterday was Monday, and today is Tuesday, so tomorrow will be Wednesday. 7 days of the week, 12 months of the year, 365 days in the year, 4 seasons in the year, 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes in an hour, and 60 seconds in a minute. Let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So today is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. And let's check out my weather today. Today is very similar to yesterday. Actually very hot today. So it's hot and cloudy. Alrighty, let's check out our sight words. So yesterday we did both of them, forward and backwards, and today we're going to do by color. So I'm going to start with pink. I think pink has the most. I, like, am, is, go. On, in, an. For, find, jump, where, little, come. And then let's do blue. Me, it, my, he, no. Big, away, not, down, run, said. How about green? See, the, can, do, look, funny. And then let's do orange. A and at. So make, help, hear, play. And we still have yellow. To, we, so, to, we, you, up. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna make a chart. I'm gonna have a piece of paper and we're gonna count how many sight words per color. All right, let's do our rhyming word family. Remember, it is ut. So they all end in the ut sound. So let's spice it up. Let's do this one first. C would be cut. B, but. N, nut. R, rut. H, hut. And G, gut. Alrighty, let's do our poem, our Smiley Shark poem. All right, so the name is Smiley Shark. All sensible sharks agree I'm as silly as a shark can be. I giggle and grin if you tickle my fin and wiggle my tail with glee. Now let's do it all together. So the name is Smiley Shark. Okay, ready? Let's try it together. All sensible sharks agree I'm as silly as a shark can be. I giggle and grin if you tickle my fin and wiggle my tail with glee. All right, boys and girls, I will see you tomorrow.